Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. Right, I've come on to, I've decided that I'm going to have a go at decorating a file folder. These are very large ones that I've cut down a bit to make it more usable for me. And so I'm going to collage some paper on and see how we go from there. You know, put some paint and stuff on it and see how we go. It's another lovely day here in Tokoroa. Our weather seems to have thinks that maybe it's spring going into summer now. Quite nice. Went off to Rotorua to take my husband to hospital this morning for his surgery, which didn't happen again. He's broken out in a few pimples and they're not happy with that, so they're doing tests to see what it is and what antibiotic to give him before they do the surgery, because they don't want to get a bug in his new joint. So it's a little upset about it, but you know, it's better that it gets sorted before they do it. So we're home again and he's gone off for a sleep. So I thought I'd come in and do some gluing. It's good for the soul, this gluing. So we've decided, it sort of upset our plans again, because we decided, oh well, if he has his surgery he'll be fine by February, which is our hottest month, to go camping, but that's not going to happen now. So we're thinking that we'll go out for 3 weeks before Christmas and have our holiday then, and then stay at home after. We might be lucky if he's out of his sling and can do a bit by the time Easter comes, and we'll be able to go away for an Easter break, which would be nice. So not a lot you can do about it. So what else is going on in my life? Not a lot. My daughter went for her check-up on her arm this morning and it's not broken, and the specialist was, or the doctor was pretty harsh about it. Go home and use it, which is all very well, but we all know that soft tissue injuries can be a lot more painful than a broken arm. And she's an early childhood teacher, so she can't be picking up small children with a bung arm. So he's given her another week off and then he'll see her again. But I can't see that her work will let her back, because there's no such thing as light duties in early childhood. So not quite sure what's going to go on there. But my eldest granddaughter, she's only got 2.5 more weeks, or 2 weeks and 1 day of school left, and then she'll be finished for the that'll be good. So it's very warm here today. I think I'll just slip my cardigan off. So we were up early with the larks again this morning. At 5 o'clock, because we had to be on the road by 6. So put that over the join there, so that when it's bent up it doesn't split open. What else have I got in here? Oh, it's very warm in this room. So my daughter is in the proceeds of painting or staining the inside of their bus, and she's hoping to get it finished so that they can bring it out to the lake as well, because her daughter doesn't get any time off except for the public holidays. But she's just started her job, and it's a daycare rather than a kindergarten. So she doesn't get any time off, so my daughter will be looking after her grandchildren. So she's thinking of bringing the bus out to the lake as well, so that the kids can play out there and swim and enjoy themselves. Excuse me, my throat is still very getting that old age cough thing going on. Right. Do a little bit more of this, and then I've got another one started, or that I've already put the paper on. I think I'll swap to that one and do some painting and stenciling on. Right, that's looking quite cool. But I think we'll put that aside and finish that later. And this is the one that I've already put all the paper on. Look like that. Just get a cloth here to get that a bit of a white. Alright, now what am I going to do? What colours I'm going to put on it. I might put some bit of turquoise, bit of purple. I have some yellow here somewhere. Get that out of the road. Very frustrating when you can't find. Oh, here it is. And pretty. That was empty. Sure, I've got a full one somewhere. There. Alright. Give this a little bit of a paint on it. Don't want to cover up all the maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just stenciled it. Just give that a bit of a wipe off, and a spray, and take a bit off. I'm not liking that so much. Yeah, not so heavy. I don't want it so thick. Let's move that out of the road. Right, what else have we got? A bit of purple. I think I might just water it down a bit. Oops. Before I put it on, might be a good idea. Right. Right. Get my wet wipe this time. Just give it a bit of a wipe off. I only want a little bit on it just to make it a little bit more. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It escapes me at the moment, but right. Sorry about that interruption. My husband popped in. So I'm going to put a little bit of yellow on it now, I think. And see how that goes. Right. Get a bit of a wipe off. Right. Now I'll just mop the rest of that up on my paper. I just use printer paper to do this. That's what it ends up like. Right, now I'll give this a bit of a dry off. Right, now I think I'm going to give it a bit of a roll over with white. Oops. Using up all the dregs of my doing that. Alright, leave that there. Those in the water. Alright, I'll give that a dry off. Alright, that's what it's looking like. And I did that little bit there as well. Maybe a bit heavily, but never mind. Right, now I've got this stencil that I received from Jeannie Bayer. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, but in her challenge prize, the stencil was in there. And I haven't used it yet, but I thought this would look really cool on here. And I'm going to use black. Right, now let's see how this goes. Might have to go over it a couple of times. Right. That looks cool. I like that. Now, what have we got? We've got a vine there, so I might do this little black one over here. Cool, I like that. Now do I want to do a half a big one or a little one? I might do a little one in there. Cool, I like that. I like that a lot. I'll put that out of the road for the moment. Let me see. Do I do some green? Maybe. Just pop that out of the road. Excuse my arm. Right, what have I got here? It's polished jade. Polished jade. Alright. Not quite sure. I think I might just do that there like that. Get another bit of sponge. Right. Right, let's have a look what we're going to do here. I don't know if this green is going to be enough. I might have to go over it with something darker. Just got a bit of this dark one as well. Ooh, that might be too greeny. Not too bad. Might have to go over that in black, but that's what it's looking like. I don't know if you can see it as brightly as what I can. I quite like that. Where are we going to go this time? Right. Cool. I'm liking that a lot. I don't know how brightly it's showing, but I think that I might just put another leaf down here, I think. Just coming out of nowhere. Might be a bit much. Oh, nice. That's what that's looking like. I quite like that. Now that's going to be sewn, but I'd like to have a little bit of a leaf sort of across there like that, just so we can see a little bit of it. It just gives a little hint of it over the edge. Alright, now to give that a dry off. Now I did make some magazine magazine flowers that I was going to put on here until I found that stencil, but I've got a few little ones here that I thought still might look quite cool in the middle of the Love the little ones, like that. Just give it a little bit of bling in. And what I did with these is I cut them out of magazines, Shannon Green style, and then I painted them with metallic paint, and then I have this big jar of little bits of tinsel that I bought, I think, for $2 at the Opportunity Shop. And so I sprinkled that on them over the wet glue. Then I sprayed them with hairspray to hold them down, let it dry, and then I put Liquitex glazing medium over the top so to make sure that they were nice and secure, and I quite like that. So I think I might put those on there. Put those back out of the road. But I might just put lids back. Mucky part. Put lids back on these so they don't dry out anymore. I might just get a pen and maybe go around the leaves. Don't know, I'll see if I have a look. Most probably hate it. I quite like that, just shows them off a bit more. So it looks like the weather's going to be pretty nice for the next while. So my husband and I think we'll go out to the lake next week, end of next week. I've still got bits of Christmas shopping and stuff like that to do. And because it's not very far to come back into town for Christmas for the day and then go back out. And the weather looks like it's going to be pretty nice. That'll be quite cool. That's what that's looking like now. I quite like that. Doing along the stalk won't be so easy. So I'm thinking that'll be quite nice because there's not been many people out there. Well, hardly any. Just people that are here on camping holidays, and they stop over for a night or something like that, you know. They don't, I'm just going to cover that a little bit up. So they only stay overnight and then move on. So it makes it very peaceful and lovely. You get to chat with people from all around the world, but they don't stay long enough to interrupt your peace. My daughter, whose her arm is supposed to be running a 10K on Sunday, so she says she's still going to do it. But if you enter as a runner, you can walk, but if you enter as a walker, you can't run. So she's entered as a runner, so she'll be able to walk. She was just hoping to set a 10k time because she's not done it before. She's walked them, but she's never run. She's only just sort of started getting into this fitness bug. Move those out of the road, I think. And I went to the doctor's for my recall, and he thinks it's just all the prednisone I've been on this year has upset my system, and he thinks that it'll sort itself out, but I have to go back the end of next week for a recheck of my blood tests, and if they're still high then he'll look into it further. And then I went to the hospital for a checkup on my skin cancers that I had burnt off, and he's very happy with those. So he says we'll leave them now for the summer, and then next April he'll just have a look and see if any more's popped up and treat those. So that'd be nice. Have a bit of time off from putting cream on my face every 3 or 4 times a day. I'm going to sew this when it's finished to make a pocket so that I can store my magazine cutouts, or some of them. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, and I think I'm going to glue these down with heavy Liquitex. I find a I think it's going to hold them down quite nicely. All right. Right, let's put the excess back in there. Wipe off my sticky fingers. Right. Push down. Right, I'll just give those a dry off and then I will sew it on the machine and then come back and show you. Right, I'm back and there it is. I actually decided that it looked a bit weird with the black around the green, so I did white around the black to finish it off, and then zigzagged around the end to make my pocket. Now I don't know if I'll stencil the other side or not, or just leave it like that. I'm really quite happy with that. My first one, so I shall be making more of them.
Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.